Who do we have here? Greetings.
Why are you pestering me? I didn't do anything.
Not at the moment you didn't, but I know who you are.
Like Satan himself, they lurk in their holes. The foulest den of vice, where they drink skeletons. Are we really
What did I do to you?
Ah, was willst du von mir?
So, how are you settling in?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. Und we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Ich werde dich bezahlen.
Well, fine. I'll do it. Looking for lost swords is kind of my specialty.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee you he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich.
I want to enter that tournament you mentioned.
Great decision, Heinrich. You will not regret it. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge. You must use it during the duels and return it to us at the end, yeah?
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my own gear? Can't I do that?
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, so that only skill is the deciding factor. But in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and armor. I recommend heavy plate armor if you have some. You can participate in all discipline or just some. It is up to you. Every entry costs some Geld. And behave during the tournament, yeah? No funny business. And follow the instructions you are given.
How many fights will there be?
You'll face an opponent and fight until someone has 2 wins. They will then move on to the finals. There, the first one to get 2 wins is the victor of the entire discipline.
Who are the other participants in the tournament?
All who are brave enough. Many local burghers, natürlich. It is a Kuttenberg tournament, after all.
What if I get my arse kicked?
Then you will make a fool of yourself. But if that happens, a bathmaid will take care of you. The first time is gratis, but every time after, that you will have to pay.
Are there any prizes?
Yeah, glory and recognition. Also, as in beautiful and valuable things. Coats, armor, weapons, all sorts of things. The city's craftsmen quite liked the idea and wanted to show off their work. So they donated a few pieces as prizes for the victor. But the main thing is to have a good Kampf, is it not?
Of course. What will happen if I sign up and then can't make it?
Then I will be bloody disappointed in you. If you do not show up, you will be disqualified from the discipline. No other way.
Could you go over the basic rules again, please?
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge. You must use it during the duels and return it to us at the end, yeah?
Of course I'll return what I borrow.
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment so that only skill is the deciding factor. But in free combat, you can participate and behave.
Thanks. I know everything I need.
So, will you join the tournament?
When is the next tournament?
There is still some time to go. More than 5 days. But there is still time to sign up.
Thanks.
So, will you join the tournament?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Sei nicht dumm. This is not best time for that. Come some other time and make certain it is light out.
You wouldn't have any work for me, would you?
Yeah, I might know of something. Not long ago, ein Frau was here looking for a swordsman. But the whole thing is ein bisschen precarious.
Why? What's the deal?
She is a widow. Poor thing. She was looking for a warrior für ein Duell. And that is something the city council does not like to see. Deshalb, I cannot do it myself. I do not want to lose the Fechthalle. Aber you could help her. Go to her, tell her I sent you. And mein Gott, do nothing to bring shame on our guild. I have faith in you.
Fine. I'll go and see her and find out more.
She lives in the house in the middle of Haradek quarter.
Watch where you're going.
What'll it be?
I need a bath.
Certainly. We're open.
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Great. But it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
You don't see stamina like that every day. See you next time, warrior. Are you blind?
What do you want at this time of night?
Menhard sent me. I heard you need somebody who knows how to fight.
Praise the Lord. I feared I wouldn't find anyone, and that would have been bad. That I'd end up all alone, just like with everything else.
First, tell me exactly what this is about. Menhard said it was fairly unusual.
My husband, may God rest his soul, left me saddled with some unpleasant business. He liked to spend evenings in the tavern and bet with the other regulars. And he promised one of them a fair sum of money after losing a bet. But that waster of mine recently passed away, and the other fella, Radmill, the cobbler's apprentice, has been hounding me like there's no tomorrow. He swears that he won fair and square and that I have to pay him the money, although I've hardly any myself. But he has no written record of it. We even went to the city council, but they just slammed the door on us. Since my husband's will says disputes are to be resolved by duel and Radmill won't relinquish his claim, it's up to God himself to judge. As a widow, I have the holy right for a fighter to stand for me.
Tell me more about my opponent. What kind of man is he? Perhaps we could reason with him.
What do you want to know about him? He's a whoremonger, lucky enough to run into that gullible husband of mine. There's no talking to him, which makes me wonder why Cobbler Yolen keeps a leech like that in his employ.
I'll fight for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't leave a poor old widow in a lurch. Go make arrangements for the duel with that fool, the cobbler's man, in the town hall. Finally.
Hey, Alfred! Get over here, or I'll call the guards.
Easy. Let's talk about this.
I saw you poking around that lock, you thief. Now I'll report you to the bailiff.
How about I kick your teeth in instead? Then what'll you do?
Hang on! Leave me alone. We'll forget about it. I won't say a word to anyone. Just go.
I'd at least leave you a groschen for that commemorative coin.
I reckon that'd just make you angry.
I've got my eye on you, swine.
Well, I'm about halfway done. I brought you the axe.
Not so loud! Did anyone see you? If I have any problems because of you...
What are you afraid of? How could anyone tell that that missing horseshoe is in the axe?
Well, in one like that, certainly not. Nice work. Here's the coin. And you know what? Try and stop by and see Master Eldris, the local founder here. You might learn something new from him. Thank you, Henry. My father would certainly be proud of my work. Good riddance, you vagabond.
The last person I saw this hammered was the priest during Easter.
Are you trying to tell me I drink too much? Is that what you're trying to say? Hey?
What? What did I do to you?
I come on behalf of Widow Gerda. I will stand for her in battle. What terms shall we agree to?
So she went and found a swordsman anyway? I had hoped that it wouldn't come to this. I won that money fair and square.
But you don't have a witness? Or any document?
No, I don't. Just my word. And I will gladly even swear on the cross. But once I pay the guild dues, they'll make me a master and I'll finally open my own workshop. I swear before God I'm in the right. And if there's no other way to defend my good fortune than with a weapon in my hand, so be it. Unless you would show mercy and let me win.
Losing will completely wreck my reputation. How will others view me if word gets out that I'm losing at duels?
I understand. Don't worry. I'll split it with you fairly, and no one will learn of our arrangement.
I don't intend to break my word. And I certainly don't want to ruin my reputation by throwing a duel.
As you wish. Right is on my side, and God will certainly guide my hand. We just have to agree on the weapon you want to use.
I choose sword. Which weapon is best for you?
I'm a cobbler, not a swordsman. I'll have to borrow a weapon and armor from somebody. Go back to Gerda and tell her we're agreed, and that we'll meet there. Southwest of the city is a large solitary tree on a hill. Gerda will know where, so come together.
You're making a fool of yourself drinking like that.
I'm quite enjoying myself, actually. So sod off.
These days,
That's
we
city
need to rely
tournament.
on ourselves.
What an
The
occasion,
lords
eh?
won't protect us.
Will you go?
That sort of...
I went to see Radmil, and we agreed on terms.
And what weapon did you choose?
It'll be swords. Radmil went to find some armor, and then we'll meet at the big tree southwest of town. He said you'd know.
I know. I know. And are you ready?
Legs, haven't you?
We can leave right away.
It's not exactly close, and I don't want to go traipsing anywhere at this late hour. Come back during the daytime.
Tried to make...
My
But
respect.
she slammed the door in my face. I'm not going to humiliate my...
God bless.
Maybe some more salt?
Nazar's old woman. If you know it, then so does half the town. And that goes for Councilman Nars as well. Of course he knows.
Can we be off?
Then let's go, so I can finally have some peace.
Today, the dispute between Gerda and Radmil will be decided once and for all. If necessary, I will gladly testify as to the recipient of God's favor in this duel today. Radmil will fight for himself, and Henry will take up arms for the widow Gerda. They have both agreed upon the weapons to be used in the duel. No other weapon is allowed. No fighter may move too far from the center of the ring. Whoever runs away loses. The duel will end as soon as someone surrenders or there is no more fighting. No killing. Did you understand the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Let the duel begin.
Come on, let's see what you've got.
I'll spread you like butter on bread.
You're fighting for me, so do your best.
Mercy! Leave me be! Oh, you certainly know how to fight.
So it's decided?
Unfortunately for me. Let's go to the others.
Radmil, Henry, you both fought valiantly, but God has decided the truth lies with Goodwife Gerda. The dispute has thus been justly settled in her favor.
Yes, that's right. Did you hear that? Don't you even think of trying to get money out of me now. I've got a witness that you lost.
Don't worry. I honor your victory. You won't hear from me again.
And you, Henry, here's your well-earned reward. If you ever need to lay your head down in the city, I'll tell my cousin at the Tarmac Tavern.
I'm glad to have helped settle this.
This duel was guided by the hand of God. If necessary, I will testify to everything.
Fuck all work. What's done is done. That's the end of it. Look out. What will become of me?
A fine day for some fine wares. Silk thread.
Do your shopping here, you're in the clear.
Come and take a look. Quality good.
Big, strong pots.
Better the pillory than the new.
What are you barging in?
Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't have the sword anymore.
What? Who'd you give it to?
Nobody. I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the city.
What?
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
All right. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword-fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Routard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it.
Me?
Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. I threw it next to a big bush. It might already be buried a bit, but if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
I'll go take a look. But if you're playing games with me, heaven help you.
I swear! In the rubbish heap by Routard's, beneath the bush.
In the north, there's a land all covered with snow and frost, where it's always night and green stars shine in the sky. There I saw some brave water monkeys who have been to the place.
I'm surprised you're still standing. You must have drunk an entire cask.
What's it to you what I drank? Hey? Are you fucking with me? What?
And I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance. You're making a fool of yourself drinking like that.
I'm quite enjoying myself, actually. So sod off.
My word.
Mutt! Here, Mutt! Fuck. He's run off. Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emran played me for a fool. I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place.
nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that.
If you're going out in public, take a bath first.
Piss off.
How rude.
Come here.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Well, well, well. What have we here? You didn't come by this honestly, you crook. I'm confiscating everything, according to the law. And I don't want to see anything like this again, hear me? Now move along. Clear off! Get out of my sight! Good lord, what did you roll around in?
Your wife's bed. She's a real sow, that one.
Hmm.
And God will repay you 100.
Look out!
Coming right up.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
God, what stinks here? Are you blind?
Fine day for some fine wares. Apples, juicy apples, yellow and red. Buy some apples.
What did I do to you?
Shoulder, ribs, tongue.
You bastard! Where's that sword?
God, you really went digging through that shit. You idiot, look at yourself.
Stop fucking around and tell me where that sword is.
You want it? Well, fine. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhard over it.
You broke it? You bastard!
Watch your mouth, or my fist will be in it.
Well, go ahead and try.
Then come outside, you coward. Kiss your ass goodbye.
You can't take
My
me!
God, a brawl!
See about that. Useless! That was something!
Stop beating him!
Lord in heaven, what happened to you? What are you taking from him? That's theft!
I saw it.
Go and arrest him quickly.
That
Here
bastard!
you are, you thief! Surrender at once!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Ah! Here you are! You dirty thief! Stealing from helpless people like that!
Between your eyes.
Say that again, and you'll be picking your teeth off the ground with your broken fingers.
But... Sacre. All right. Easy. Let's just forget about it. Be on your way.
Are you blind?